And now it's my pleasure to introduce And the Music Plays On by Dr. Charles Musgrave. Charlie currently is the conductor and the musical director of the Desert Brass Band in Sun City, Arizona. I think he still thinks of the day that Dan Johns moved to Arizona as a lucky day for him and for his band. You see, Charlie speaks of Dan Johns as, quote, the ultimate musician, and he wrote the story about him. First, Charlie introduces us to Dan when he was a college boy in the Cornhuskers marching band. And then, well, it's a number of years later, isn't it, when we meet Dan again with his lovely wife, Jean. Dan had been diagnosed with COPD, and that move to Arizona did help for a while. But eventually, his disease took a downward slope. By the time Dan entered the hospital, his lung capacity was down to 15%. It was September 2011 when Dan fell into a deep coma. His body functions were shutting down. His family was advised to start planning his memorial service. And then an amazing thing began to happen. Now, I don't want to give away this miraculous ending, but here comes a clue, something that changed everything for Dan Johns. In this last scene, I want to fast forward now to 2014, the end of the year, at the Christmas concert for the Desert Band. Catch that cute little twinkle in his eye at the end? Just one more inspiring story from the Tales to Inspire collection, this one published in the Topaz collection, Gifts of Awakenings and Aha Moments. And wasn't this a marvelous awakening?